the raid. Thanks for the raid.
Thanks.
We're gonna try to get Veggey into the chat so we can ask him some question about this very close and very fun match.
Absolutely. Maybe before we call him.
Holy moly.
Shout out to Schiacci, which
yeah, of course.
Of course. He played a really nice match.
He played extremely well, and I want to say that he was the best Italian player of the bunch for the time being.
Now, definitely.
It was the one that really challenged his opponent at a high level, and so congratulations also to Schiacci. He did very well, very well. So unfortunately, he's out of the tournament, or if you want to call this a tournament, I don't know. Event. Let's go with event. Man, I'm still briefless.
The hard part of the RedLine Clash. You get one chance, and in the final you get
more
chances, but you still have to play a lot of matches.
Yeah, basically you gotta earn the right to have more chances in the future.
Yes,
but you can say that an FT10 is a lot of chances anyway.
Yeah,
it's one FT10 chance, but you got a lot of chances. So, oh my god, let's see if we can get Veggey into the voice chat.
Okay, yeah.
Can you do that?
I can head him.
Try.
Okay, I'll try to head Veggey into our voice chat.
So I wanna say thanks to the people in the chat for being here. If you want to stay here for the interview, I kindly recommend it to be here because we're gonna have a nice chat with Veggey. There we go. You're calling me. Get him in this chat. Don't do another call.
Yeah,
so we can.
I messed up.
Don't worry. It's live. It's live. This is beautiful thing about being live is that we do a lot of crap.
I don't know why I usually do this, but this time.
Don't you worry. It's a beauty of the live shows.
You had friends to DM, right?
Yeah, the plus on the little man with the plus icon.
I did that, but it did create a DM, so no, not this one.
Try that again.
Sorry, I'm bad at Discord.
I'm also bad at Discord actually. I don't know how to use it. If it doesn't work, let me try. Well, that's all right. We will go there. No problem. I'm calling that.
Okay.
So
just be patient because we are trying everything we can.
I see only Veggey here. Veggey and Bert. Okay, right. So be patient, guys. Okay. I'm gonna switch chat.
Not sure if I.
No, this is not the right one. This is the right one.
Yo,
Veggey, my man.
Yo, I think it's up.
What is up? How you doing, man?
Wait, I'm hearing everything twice. Oh, that's because I have the stream on. Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up?
Is Bert in this chat as well now?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, can you hear? No. Now he is. Okay. Or no, wait, watch stream. No, it's not. It's just me and you. Members too.
Are you in?
And Veggey.
I'll try to get him in again.
Let me add him to the add friends to DM.
I've done it. Okay.
Okay, you've done it. There he is. Now he just needs to join.
There we go.
Okay,
we're back.
Okay. Yes.
How you doing, man? You good?
I'm doing really good. Since Capcom Cup, I've been streaming a lot of different things. So it was good to be back playing Birdie today. So that I feel good. I was a little bit nervous actually because I personally think that Schiaccisempre is a very good player, super strong player. Problem with him is that he switches characters too much, cannot stay with one character. If he had stayed with one high tier / top tier character for 2-3 years and grinded that out, I think the entire world would know who he is as a player because he's really strong. But since he's switching all the time, he's missing his shot at doing the great things, which I think he is capable of ever since Street Fighter 4 days.
I'll tell you why. It does this. I don't know if you recall, but when Abigail got released,
Yeah,
he
I
did
remember.
this the Road to Diamond stuff under 24 hours, and when Abigail got released, like get into Diamond wasn't like now.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember.
it was harder, and
Mm.
he ended up getting an article from Event Ups and
Mm.
other like platforms. So I think make him switch to like this kind of streamer.
Mm.
He
Because
focused more
every
on the
character,
content,
and
yeah,
he's
than in
more of a
the.
content creator right now.
Yeah, I
Uh,
understand.
in his
But
mindset.
yes, indeed, he's very strong, and we've seen like focusing a little bit more than usual on a single character with Cody, and he did very well in every occasion he showed up for. So,
Yeah,
he's good.
I think he's super strong. Um, he doesn't whiff that much. He's really good at spacing. I think, which is like a big thing. People are often they're just saying, "Oh, look at his whiff punishes." But I also think people should recognize when a player is very good at not whiffing, but still using a lot of buttons, like he
Yeah.
was. He was placing a lot of mediums on block. I tried to challenge.
Yeah.
I got hit. I tried to make him whiff. I still had to block. Things like that impress me a lot when people understand how to place buttons on block without whiffing, without being interrupted. Things like that is really underestimated strength in a fighting game player that people don't talk enough about. The great placements of buttons just on block. So I think that was really good. Yeah.
I don't know if you've been following the other first attempts in the event, but this one was the closest we had so far, and it was it was also the most fun, I would say, because you two had kind of a similar play style, like very neutral based, very good at with punishing and stuff. So it was very close and very interesting to see, and also like you had a switch off at one time, and you got back like you were, how much you were under, like 5 games or something.
I think 5-0.
Yeah, 5. You got back like a storm.
4-0. It was 4-0.
Oh, yeah, maybe 4.
You did very good in that. Like, what changed in your mind?
The thing is, every time I lost a game, I felt like I just needed that one different decision a lot of the time, and
it was close,
so I was
every time.
So I was never thinking like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose 10-0. I was thinking like, when am I going to start catching up? Because I never thought I wouldn't catch up. I didn't know if it looked like I would lose. I felt like I might lose, but I knew I would start getting games in when I understood more of his pressure. And the thing is, I think he takes a lot of, which is not bad, but he took a lot of like dashing chances when he was minus, and continues throw loops that aren't really throw loops. And after I interrupt those, I just expect him to try to challenge the interruption, but that never really happened. So I could just continuously like check or challenge his approach. Yeah. And that part of his approach, he didn't change. He changed a lot of other things. Like when I backdashed into EX Horn, he started baiting. And then I, of course, stopped doing it. But as long as it's working, I'll just do it. It doesn't matter to me if it looks scrubby me. Because I just want Cody off. Because, Cody hits you twice and a throw and you're dead, right? It's extremely... So I understand that, like, my fear of pressing is really there. But I realize that he will keep going for these dashes where he will be minus after the dash. Like you saw in the last round, I did like... I don't remember what I did, but there was some scenario where he would always dash up after. And... it's really risky it's an activation he did, I think, and he dashed in to get close, and
after activation,
for me after activation, so I just pressed. I didn't react to that dash or anything because it happened so many times. I just expected it to come again, and that was the biggest change for me, expecting the things to not change, to continue as they were in the beginning. And there was change-ups on offense, but I think most of the time his change-ups were like defensive decision, and when I was close to death where he would start baiting like EX Horn. But other than that, when I was on offense is what I mean, he would like to turn the tide. I feel like he kept doing those things.
He tried to steal turns.
Steal turns a lot. So I stopped being afraid of being counter hit by him not stealing turn but just pressing out of range. So, and just press, and that's how I got the last game, because it was looking really bad. But then I remember that thing, he will dash, so I'll just press a stand light kick into the thing. And
it was definitely back and forth. And what I've seen is that you two were like switching position in the corner so much, and every time, and when he got you into the corner, you were more successful at getting out of the corner than he was when he was in the corner. So you. At the last like couple of games, I've seen him like staying a little bit back when he got you into the corner, and he was a little bit further back and trying to control you and avoid like you jumping out of the corner a lot more, and it was working for a little bit. But then like you found a way to get out of the corner, a different way to get out of the corner. So and there was like, I think both the two downfalls of his were. The fact that he was trying to steal in turns from you a lot at the end, and also the fact that you were getting out of the corner a lot at the end.
Because I think that I don't care about being anti-aired when I'm...
As long as you get out of there.
There's no damage, right? So I have 1050 health, so I don't mind being anti-aired. But if they try to stop me with like buttons, they stop wanting to do the mediums when I do EX Horn. So when I know that they want to either do light bait, which they don't convert from without counter hit, or they have to do a light combo, which isn't that bad, or a throw to beat the bullhorn, that's when I jump out. So unless they punish that like severely, and punish is not anti-airing, punish is keeping me in the corner and doing damage. If that doesn't happen, I just keep jumping out and mixing up with the EX bullhorn. So even when the EX bullhorn is blocked, it's not really that big of a deal to me, because I am thinking I could have jumped out. So at the end, he did the air target combo, but he missed the follow-up. That is what he should have been doing from the start. But then I have another switch up, which is instant jump button, which air resets. So there's a lot of, I think, for the grapplers in Street Fighter 5, you should always try to just jump out of the corner when you think it is if you have a good read on a throw or like a bait on the EX horn, because you switch the EX, you mix up the EX horn and the forward jump.
Corner, you just get like a W.
Because if I get that corner, I get the corner for not working, and he can die from the mix. And he was very good at just being calm and taking throws. I thought he would switch it up, but he didn't, and that was good, because I agree with that style, especially against Birdie, who doesn't have the best follow-ups except for the corner. So that the fact that he didn't switch up allowed him to get out of my pressure more often than if he had switched up, which I thought was nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a very nice match, indeed. We had fun. I was yelling like crazy at the end. It was nice.
I was getting hyped too. When I started checking stuff.
Is this your last tournament for Street Fighter 5?
For sure. I thought that this might have ended before February. I wasn't sure. So when I signed up, I thought it was going to be before Capcom Cup. But then some matches were before and some after. I thought
the whole format. What do you think about the format?
I think it's really cool, because you showcase six Italian players against 6 European outside of Italy players, and if they win one of the first attempts, they earn their spot in that round robin tournament, right? So I think it's a cool thing, because you're kind of like challenging Europe with your players and putting them up against someone from Europe.
It's not going well right now, but
it could have changed today. Luckily, it didn't. So who do you have left for the two? Yeah, he did.
Let's see. Let's check it together. So I wanted to ask you about the other players, if you had some things in mind. So we got Gico and Garnet left. What do you think about those matchups? It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I think they still haven't played Gico and Garnet.
Yeah,
I think, who are they playing against? Who's Gico playing against?
Mr. Crimson, and Garnet is going up against Ending Walker.
Okay, I haven't seen Garnet play against Ending Walker before, but I think Garnet is kind of under the radar a bit, but I think he's really strong. I know he's played Dalsim for a long time, so I don't know I don't think he's gonna play Dalsim in that match, but
no, I don't think so too.
But with Fang, it's just like
his Fang is like it's scary.
It's very good. Yeah, it's very good. So with Fang, I think he can do. He could potentially do it, but he really needs to learn the ins and outs of the match, because Ending Walker is really good at it. But he did lose in free play to Mono at Capcom Cup. Like he said, he lost 7-1.
So they have a very different Fang. They have a very
Exactly, that's the
different
truth. It's very different. So I don't know about that because any Walker is any Walker and his head is so strong. But it would be cool to see how that goes. And
Yeah,
Geeko
that's
against Mr. Crimson.
yes, a
seen
battle
Walker
of.
in a long set, but you know,
I think
I
Simply.
really want to see that
I
because
think it's gonna be
he
great.
has so many characters, and the fact that he can switch it up more than almost everybody. I mean, he's kind of like Punk right now. He has like 3 characters at a high level.
The thing I think that if he starts too much with other characters, especially against a character like Fang, I think he might give away a game lead.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would hope it would be cool if he started with that like kind of
Okay.
arrogance, not in a bad way, just expecting to win, so he'll run a sub, and then I want to see Garnet just blow up the sub so that the Ed has to come, and then it will be easier for him to fight it, and it might be really close due to that as well. So
Yeah,
I think
hopefully. Hopefully we get a good story
And the
out of
Geeko.
it because we know that we saved the young guns for last for a very good reason.
They're both young. I mean,
about
Andy Walker is
Geeko,
younger, but Garnet is still very young. He is like 20 or 19.
Yeah, they're both very young.
yeah, they're young players, so they have a bright future in Street Fighter 6 if they keep playing it, which I hope they will. But I want to touch up on Geeko since you asked
Go
about him
ahead.
too.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit sad that he has to play against Mr. Crimson because I think that's going to be really hard for him. But I think he could definitely win if he was set up against someone else. He would be more likely to win. I think it's going to be an uphill battle for him to beat Mr. Crimson.
Yeah.
Not because he's not strong, but because Mr. Crimson is really good at that matchup and as a sick player. So Geeko kind of unlucky with the draw. I don't know how that was decided, but I would really like to see him in the top 6. But it looks hard for me because of who he's running into, not him as a player, because he's really strong.
Yeah. But they have story because they faced each other so many times here in Milan at the past tournaments.
Actually, I'll stop you here. They haven't faced. That's the story about Geeko and Mr. Crimson never faced up in tournament.
Oh, really?
And
I was sure about that. Okay.
That's true. So Geeko kind of wanted to play against Mr. Crimson. The matchups were sorted randomly, but Geeko was happy about it because he wanted to play in tournament against Mr. Crimson. So it's not a usual tournament, but still a tournament.
And he will have 10 games. You saw what happened. I would lose the first to 2, the first to 3, the first to 5, but I won the first to 10. So first to 10 is different because you get full time to adapt to everything.
It's
so
a very
you can't
different kind of set.
You can't steal. You can't steal the first to 10. You can steal the first to 2, first to 3. By steal, I mean like come in with things that will be if you run into him again and again. Yeah. But the first to 10 is very hard to steal. So he might be able to adapt a lot because he gets to play him for a long time. Maybe he will be down 5-1 as well and then start coming back. I mean, it might. Didn't that happen with Hurricane 2 against Mr. Wolf?
Yeah, Mr. Wolf that was a great match also. Mr. Wolf against the Hurricane was a great match.
10-7.
Yeah, Wolf did very well in the beginning. It was back and forth also. They went like each time one of them came up with the strategy, the other one like countered the strategy and so on. At the end, Hurricane at the edge just by like predicting all the dive kick shenanigans and stuff. It was very good. Yeah, it was a nice match.
I think you have really strong players in Italy in general. So I think you have more strong players like. You have more amount than a lot of regions. You have more strong players than we have in Norway. It's just that we have like a player like Venom, which kind of like outshines.
You want Venom?
Thank you, but it's not Venom level. But yeah, thank you so much.
But
you have a lot of strong. Mr. Wolf as well, really strong. So.
Yeah, we got many strong players, and they came to be strong in a very difficult environment because they don't travel very much. The local community is very small. They don't have like many occasions to work with each other and get strong together. So this is why we're doing this. Also, it's just to make our players get in contact with the European community more.
Maybe just to explain Veggey the situation and maybe the viewers that came with him. Most of the players you see doing well right now, even everyone except Schiacci. Schiacci is an 09er, as you would like to say. But everybody else, it's not. They all started with Street Fighter 5. You mean Mr. Wolf was a King of Fighter player,
Yeah.
but he didn't play Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 4. And Gecko started actually in arcade edition.
In 5.
No, he started
okay.
even a bit earlier than arcade edition, but it was season 2. Garnet started in season 2, and everybody else started in Street Fighter 5. Myself too. I mean, so the thing is, the community in Italy.
The just want to say thanks, Schiacci, for the raid.
Up for Street Fighter 5. Okay. So, thanks, Schiacci, for the raid.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. You did great.
So, every player is new. Every player is new, and that really affected the first years of the game. No player was ready. There wasn't a ready player. It was the strongest player in the season 1 and season 2 were Mr. Wolf and Schiacci. But there wasn't anybody else at that level.
Yeah.
They were stronger. And
then
Gecko came along, and
Gecko,
he did well. I don't know if you were at EGX in 2018 or no, 19.
I was there in 19. I got top 16.
Yeah, okay. He actually almost got he got several players. He almost got top 16 at the tournament. He started to do very good results, but then COVID came in, and he couldn't travel. And he lives in the south of Italy, so he wasn't able to play tournaments like Southmine very much because lag. This game is lag. So this is a factor that
classic. So I wanna ask one last question about the RedLine Clash, and it is how do you see yourself doing in the top 6 against all those players?
I've struggled a lot against Hurricane, Scammy over the last years when I run it. I think we played 2 versus 7s on Damascus' show. I lost both of those really badly. And when I run into him in ranked, usually I think most of the time wins. And then Mr. Crimson, which is kind of the same story. So it's gonna be very hard, but it's cool that it's round robin. And I might show up. Yeah, I might show up on the day. I did have a really close last at Evo. I had it was 1-1 games, 1-1 rounds, last hit both sides against Mr. Crimson, but that was PS4, and I think it's easier to beat Dalsim with Birdie on PS4 than PC. So I think that was kind of lucky for me that it went that well, but I still lost. So those two are gonna be super hard. But I'll just come in and try to show up and have fun. So.
You gotta get the prize. You're gonna come here with us. Come on.
Exactly. I really want to do that. So it's gonna be really fun.
The pizza you show in your commercial. I love that. But that pizza didn't look very good.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to say it. I'm sorry.
We're not gonna do the angry Italian for food right now.
No, but it's okay with Italy, but it's more dangerous when it's with France. We get the whole French brigade on Twitter, so I'm kind of afraid to speak about food these days. So whatever I eat is great. But I heard there's a pizza with yellow tomatoes. In Italy, and the yellow tomatoes might be made in a volcano. Is this true?
Vesuvius.
That's true.
I want to eat this pizza because I heard Tasty said that pizza was the best pizza he's ever had.
It's fantastic,
and there
are nice places here in Milan that do that very well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best just to get there and try that pizza. So that's my motivation. I want to eat yellow tomato sauce pizza. Thank you.
If you get here, I'll take you there.
Yes, let's go. We gotta do it then.
Let's go. So, last topic for the interview tonight. I want to talk a little bit to you about Street Fighter 6. I want to know, how do you feel about the game? Which character are you looking at?
The button game in Street Fighter 6 is the best. It's the best design so far, I think. I recently played Street Fighter 4 and I just a lot last week streaming it and stuff, and I realized it's not as it's not as good as I remember when it comes to buttons. Buttons are a lot better designed in Street Fighter 5 now than they were in Street Fighter 4, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that in Street Fighter 6, the button game is the best it's ever been designed. Like it's so much designed around how buttons interact and stuff like that, and I love that part so much. I think the only thing that I think is a little bit annoying is when they do a button on block to drive rush, and then they're plus in your face, and then if you take the throw, they have a throw loop. That is like, I think that's the only thing that's kind of something that I'm a little bit afraid of.
Beta, so let's see.
Yeah, so we don't know, but other than that, I think the first year it's going to be unbalanced, so there's no reason to get upset if balance is the only thing you get upset about. Just remember that the year after is probably going to be more balanced. That's just how it is. Like Saga Street Fighter 4, Chun-Li Street Fighter 5, it was crazy first seasons. It's just going to happen, but the gameplay itself, the button interactions, so much fun. It's addictive. I played it all the beta, like the first beta. I played it for like 36 hours or something.
Playing it. You can say it here.
No, actually, I thought about it and didn't want to be. Didn't want to take these kinds of risks. I just wanted to.
Yeah,
stay
you're
off
a competitive player. It's right to do so. Yeah.
I wanted to grind content instead, so I'm streaming a Honda to Diamond with 2 buttons challenge, and then streaming.
I saw that.
I hope to finish it soon. So I'm just gonna stay on content grind for a little while now because
that's nice to build up your brand before the games come. The game comes.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So instead of like being gone, just play. Yeah. Street Fighter. I'm gonna play Cross Tekken as well soon. Street Fighter Cross Tekken 2.
Whoa, Cross Tekken.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
I just want to play some Third Strike.
Yeah.
Third
Strike? I don't think so. It's too hard for me.
No.
Yeah, it's too hard.
Come on, Bert, don't start.
If you played 4, Third Strike is way easier.
It depends.
Way easier.
I want to say it depends in which aspect you think it's easier. But anyhow, which character are you playing in Street Fighter 6 right now?
In the betas, I played Luke.
Okay.
And I thought it was really fun I thought he was super fun to play. I also think it's fun to play in Street Fighter 5, to be honest. I think he's a really cool character. I don't know why people hate him that much.
It's complete.
He's really cool. Yeah. And in 6, I played Luke in the first beta, and in the second beta, I did try in the first beta also to play Ryu a little bit, but
just to get like the basics of the game, probably.
Yeah, but I liked Luke a lot more. But when the game launches, I want to try Marissa, Lily, Zangief as well.
There we go.
Yeah, but I don't know about
the
Zangief.
Italian girl.
You don't know about Zangief?
I don't know. We'll see. Because in Street Fighter 5, I don't like him at all in Street Fighter 5.
I don't think he plays like Street Fighter 5 at all.
No,
I hope not. If he doesn't, I might main him. But if he does,
because I didn't like also his Street Fighter 5 iteration because his gameplay based around like the flexing and very slow walking and flexing and eating shit in the face to get close. I didn't like that kind of GIF very much. I like what I've seen so far about GIF in Street Fighter 6 is very nice. I think he is much more fun. Nice, not for the people playing against him, of course, but yeah, you know, you know what I'm saying. It looks better than in Street Fighter 5 from just for a fun standpoint, I think. But we're gonna see.
I think so. He looks.
I want to ask
you
cool, one last thing.
Yes.
Not Street Fighter related.
Oh
okay, let's go.
I'm scary.
Okay. Where does your catchphrase "baby" comes from?
It's just during Street Fighter 4 days we were having tournaments, and when we were like not popping off but just having fun, it's just someone else started it, but they didn't keep it, and I liked it, so I just took it, and I've been spamming that since 2010. I also had another one.
Yeah. What is the other one?
I had another one, but I keep forgetting to use it. But it was like when something hype happens, you say "head spin." Oh, but it's been a while since I used it, so we'll see. But at least baby is very natural to me. So
yeah, and also, if it sounds great, just do it.
Yeah,
I would just do it. Something like that. Your catchphrases are just for sound and fun. I think.
Yeah,
they don't need to mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's more just like hype, getting hype.
It's hype.
When
it's
you're
fun.
getting hype.
It's branding for you. also.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool. That's cool. So, what you wanna plug something for what are you up to right now? I don't know. Tell in the chat.
Tomorrow I'm gonna release my impressions of the Zangief trailer. The YouTube video is done. So I'm very slow, but it's done at least. So
Are you
tomorrow that's
serious?
coming. Yes, so I'm gonna release it tomorrow. I have it
Wanna
now,
see
but I
that?
think it's too late. Might be not too good of a video, but we'll see. And I'm gonna continue eventually streaming the Street Fighter. What's it called? The Street Fighter 5 challenge with Honda. And when that's done, I might just play Rose in ranked because I think Rose is really cool.
Rose is very good.
And then
Yeah,
continue to
super
play
nice.
Street Fighter 4 every now and then on stream as well, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and then try to make some videos with that if time allows it. Like if something cool comes up.
That's cool. That's cool. So you have a lot
everybody
going on.
Give Veggey a follow here and on Twitter.
Please do that.
Thank you so much.
You can post the link if you're.
I can do that. Give me a second.
Veggey?
Yeah, I'll do it. Give me 1 second.
So
Thank you.
So good luck for the rest of the tournament. I'm looking
thank you
forward
so
to
much.
see you in the top 6 and having fun with us again. So thank you very much
you so
for
much.
participating and also for being here for the interview.
Thank you so much for the invite. Thank you.
I'll let it go. Have a nice,
Yeah, thank you
have
so
a nice
much.
night.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the invite to the
you
tournament.
later.
Thank you.
No problem at all.
GG's, bobo boy.
Bye babe. It's great. It's great fun.
I love it.
It's always great fun. Very nice. So guys, there we go. We've done it. We've done it. Thank you, Veggey man. We've done it again. This time around without hiccups, without like weird stuff happening to the stream. Apart from me, forgetting about opening the mics at the beginning, but you know, it's not a live. You don't mess up something. So thank you very much, guys. Every one of you, everybody,
Just wanna
also
say,
the
give
people who
us a
came.
follow.
Yeah,
If you didn't, give
of
us
course,
a follow.
follow us both here and on Twitter to know about the next events and next streams, all of the clips and stuff that we publish every day. Also, thanks everybody who came from the other streams, from Veggey streams and stream and Schiacci stream. Thank you very much, guys, for all the people who followed. And let's see you guys in the 5th episode next time. Thank you. Let's do it.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.